Imagine this, a dead man who never even lived, fooling Adolf Hitler. One corpse, carrying a lie so convincing it changed the course of World War II. But this isn't fiction. This is a true story. And it begins on a quiet Spanish beach at sunrise. A fisherman notices something floating in the waves, a body in uniform with a black briefcase chained to its wrist. That discovery would rewrite history. This is Operation Mincemeat, a plan so bold, so insane, that it fooled Hitler himself. By the end of this video, you'll know how one man, a man who technically didn't exist, helped decide the fate of Europe. It's late 1942. The Allies have finally turned the tide in North Africa. The next step? Invade Europe. The obvious entry point was Sicily, the gateway to Italy. Even Winston Churchill admitted, anyone but a bloody fool would know we're going to Sicily. But in war, what's obvious is suicide. The Allies needed Hitler looking somewhere else. Enter British intelligence. They came up with a plan so strange it could never be guessed. What if they planted a dead body carrying secret invasion orders? Documents pointing the Germans toward Greece and Sardinia and away from Sicily. A dead man carrying a lie to save thousands of living soldiers. But first, they needed a body. In a London morgue, they found Glyndwr Michael, a homeless man who had died after consuming rat poison. No family, no questions. He would become Major William Martin, a British officer who never actually lived. To make the lie believable, every detail had to be perfect. A fiancée named Pam, with heartfelt love letters. A smiling photo of a young woman. An old movie ticket. A bank letter demanding payment on a loan. Even a receipt for an engagement ring. Every pocket told the story of a man with a life, a future, and now a tragic death. April 30th, 1943. The body, now dressed as Major Martin, was sealed in a canister with dry ice. A submarine slipped quietly through the water and surfaced off the coast of Spain before dawn. And then, under the gray morning light, the body was released into the sea. Hours later, fishermen found him, and the deception began. Spain was neutral, but the Nazis had eyes everywhere. The briefcase was recovered, the letters opened. Inside, convincing plans pointing to Greece and Sardinia. And here's the genius part. The British planted a single eyelash in the envelope seal. When the papers were returned later, the eyelash was gone. Proof. The Nazis had taken the bait. German high command acted immediately. Troops were shifted. Defenses moved east. And in Sicily, the beaches were left exposed, barely defended. July 1943. The Allies stormed Sicily. What could have been a massacre turned into a swift victory. Thousands of lives were spared because the Germans were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Today, in Spain, lies a grave. The headstone reads, Major William Martin, Royal Marines. But the truth? Beneath that stone is Glyndwr Michael, a man who died alone, but whose body changed the course of history. One dead man, one brilliant lie, one of the greatest deceptions of all time. Would you have fallen for it? Tell me in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories history almost kept secret.